Good day, Charlene. This is Logan here with Birchwood Infinity Nissan. Wanted to send you this video that I promised yesterday for today. Sorry, trying to keep my mask on just in case someone comes by and gives me heck. Anyhow, definitely wanted to show you this QX80. It's such a beautiful vehicle, great design, full of safety features, as well as, of course, well, I'll show it to you, okay? But if you have any questions or any concerns whatsoever, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My name again is Logan Zorn. My phone number is 204-612-2222. Kind of like the pizza hotline, but a little different. But anyways, I'm gonna go over this vehicle with you, show you the exact features on the vehicle, as well as the exterior, as well as the interior designs. And I hope you like it. So I'll flip it over to that. So here it is. This is your 2019 QX80. So it is on 22-inch rims and tires. And this is a black unit with the famous infinity look in the front of the grille here. It's actually a really neat look. The headlights are designed to look like eyebrows, is the Japanese way, and it's throughout their whole lineup actually. So it's very unique. In the front of the vehicle, besides the grille here, you're going to see it has your camera function in the front of the vehicle. You're going to have cameras actually in each mirror as well. So you're going to have that on both sides, as well as a camera in the back of the vehicle, which I'll show you in a minute. The headlights themselves will auto adjust as you drive. So as you turn the steering wheel, the headlights will move. Actually, it's pretty neat. You have the LED running lights that are always on, as well as your fog lights. Now the vehicle has 4 sensors in the front of the vehicle. So you have the one that you see right here, as well as one here and here, and one more on this side here. As we come along here, you'll see some of the badging of the vehicle. It is a 5.6 liter V8, 400 horsepower motor in this big guy here. As we come across, you'll see the mirror itself with the camera built right in. So it gives you that extra added security when you're backing up or parking the vehicle. Of course, it gives you an actual heads down display on the vehicle actually when you're backing it up, and I'll show you that feature in a minute. The vehicle does come with a proximity key, so push starts. You don't have to actually touch anything. You don't have to take your key out of your pocket or out of your purse. So it's a nice feature there. And as we come along here to the back of the vehicle, such a gorgeous design. And this doesn't even do it justice really. When you're in person, it is much better in my opinion. But again, you do have the safety features in terms of the sensors in the back as well. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 sensors in the back of the bumper here. If you do decide you want to actually tow with this vehicle, you can. I believe it's 8,000 pounds is what you can. And there's a bumper here, a piece that 2 screws takes this off, and there's an actual receiver there for a hitch as well. And actually, I'm gonna show you actually the back here. So we open this guy up here. Power lift gate, of course. Something as luxurious as this guy here, you would definitely want that. There is a button here you can push to put it back down, or you can use your remote control. But in the back of this unit here, so you have a very large space. It is a 7-seater unit, so you have quite a bit of storage area in the back. Not always are you going to need the 3rd row up. So the feature of this here is you actually have power seats to push those down. So as you push this button here, it's going to go down, as you can see. And same thing, you can do them both at the same time actually. So if you hit this one as well, that seat will go down. And of course it also will lift up the seats, so you don't have to climb in there and try to pull them back up. Very nice function. And you don't want to get clothes dirty and things like that while doing it. Each seat will have its own cup holders, okay? It is a fully equipped with all its different areas of temperature for heating for everybody in their locations. So it's very convenient and very comforting. You also, in the back here, you can see there's a button there which will actually lower and so if you're sitting back here, actually you can tilt your seat back by power as well, so you can be more comfortable while you're sitting in the back here. Got a little storage area in the back, little storage compartment, your jack if you ever need. Now these vehicles do come with roadside assistance, so I'm assuming you probably won't need it. You also have a power socket here, so if you need to power anything up with a cigarette lighter adapter, go camping and whatnot, it's a nice feature to have to blow up an air mattress or other things that you may need it for, or blowing up your tires or whatever you need. So we'll flip around into the back seat of this guy here. This is where I'd want to be riding here in the vehicle and have someone drive me around. So as we enter in, you see this beautiful black on tan interior. It is absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous, in my opinion. Full Bose surround sound system built into this unit with diamond cut leather stitching. And the back seats, of course, are heated as well. So we'll just step into this vehicle here. Oh. And it is fully equipped for anybody that is sitting in the back for entertainment. So each seat actually will have a screen built into it. So if you're want to watch a movie, play a video game, there are those options for whoever does sit back here. And then you have your heated functionality here. So you can turn that on low or high or off, of course. You do have a USB outlet back here for charging your devices. Volume control for the your actual wireless headsets or plugged-in headsets of the vehicle. Full temperature control in the back as well. In here you also have your very large center console. It's a very large captain's chair center console where, of course, you can, well, right here where you have your wireless headphones that do come with this vehicle for the lucky ones that get to sit in the back, or store your movies in here. You have your cup holders right here as well for drinks. This is a very beautiful wood grain finish throughout the vehicle, actually, so it is a very nice feature. And as you look back down here, you actually that lit up in the under the seat is your actual air vents, so everybody gets really nice sufficient heat in the back of this vehicle, as it is a pretty large vehicle. Underneath you do have some, it's hard to see with the darkness here, but you do have some extra units here for plugging in different types of adapters. All right, so as we come out of there, I'll go to the front of the vehicle. Again, similar obviously to the back door. You do have your memory seats for your front seat, so you can have, if there's more than one person driving the vehicle, or sometimes you might like to have two separate areas, or two separate ways of controlling how you drive. You have your full lumbar support on here, multiple ways of actually adjusting your seat on this QX80, sorry, on here. So you actually, I believe, there's 16 different functions in terms of how to adjust the seat to your comfort. But getting in here, again, a very, very nice, luxurious look and space, where you do have your sunroof on here as well, and it continues through that wood grain look throughout this whole vehicle. So as I come on in here, close the door, you have so basically, just to give you a couple of examples of the vehicle in terms of features, this is your front dash. So based on different types of functions, there's a computer in here that you can change different settings and whatnot of the vehicle. So with your different settings on the vehicle. You do have down below here a couple extra features. So you have your heated steering wheel here, which is this vehicle is very smart. So actually, if you used your remote car starter that comes with it, it's built into the vehicle, the sensors will pick up how cold it is outside, and it'll turn on your heated steering wheel if need be, if it's cold enough that it thinks that you should have it. Or of course, you can pre-program it so it always comes on. You also have a sensor here. This is a button that turns on all the safety functionalities of this vehicle. So lane assist, lane prevention, you name it, it has it. So yeah, that's where that functionality comes here, as well as your power lift gate for the rear. And what else we got here? Okay, so you do have another function here, which is, it's kind of like a Pro Assist, as they call it nowadays in the new vehicles. But if you push this function here when you're driving in cruise control, it'll actually somewhat keep you in your lane, is what it'll do. So it'll kind of, if you let go of your steering wheel, it'll kind of bounce you back and forth, if you will. It is obviously fully equipped with Bluetooth capabilities in this vehicle as well. So if you're hands-free, very comfort, obviously friendly when it comes for driving for those purposes, stuff that you should be used to already with your Buick. Does have adaptive cruise. Obviously, with all these safety features, the adaptive cruise is a very nice function. When you're driving on the highway, it will automatically slow you down based on what you set it to, how many vehicles ahead of you. This vehicle will actually come to a complete stop if someone does cut you off as well. Another really cool feature about the Infinitis and the QX80 is it does come with auto braking, emergency braking in the front of the vehicle. So if it does see, with all its sensors and technology, it'll see a vehicle and you're coming up too fast on it, without the cruise control being on, it'll actually stop the vehicle for you and put the brakes on for you fully, just to keep you obviously safe and everybody else in the vehicle and the people in front of you. You do have in this beautiful front display here, you do have your heated and cooled seats for the front seats on both sides. You have your different charging ports on here as well for charging your different phones or iPads or whatever the case may be. You do have the functionality of you push these buttons here, it'll actually fold down the rear seats of the vehicle. So if somebody's getting into the vehicle and you want someone to get in and put your stuff into the back, or they want to go into the third row, it's just that nice functionality of that luxury of letting people in and not having to try to figure it on their own. In terms of the actual driving area here, you do have obviously your manual shifting stick here. So you have your park, your reverse, your neutral, and your drive. You do have manual functions as well that you can manually for towing, for doing different types of towing and whatnot. And in the actual control of the actual powertrain, you do have the auto function, which is on right now. You also have four-wheel lock, so you can put it in 4 high. So if you're in a situation again for towing, or lots of snow, or whatever you want, it gives you that functionality. 4 low as well. In those situations, you can't go as fast, but of course it'll get you out in a pickle, or for pulling something a little bit heavier than what you anticipated. You do have a tow mode, as well as a snow mode, which is a really nice function in our city, in our climate. You put it in snow mode, you step on the gas, it'll actually tell the wheels to do certain things so that you're not slipping around. And of course you have your traction control on or off. Just another door here for some extra added storage. I like to put my cell phone in here. Actually, it's a nice area to do that. And in here is another area for your drinks tray, as well as a little extra storage space. Your center console, so your armrest, does have the function where you can open it up here and have all your storage in here. Of course, your glove compartment, lots of space in here. And getting to the main functions of the vehicle, you have a couple different areas. You have your area for temperature control on the vehicle, so you have dual sided, so whoever's sitting in the front or in the driver's seat or the passenger seat, you can control the temperature that you would like. So auto temperature, when you do this, as you see on the screen here, actually it will change what your temperature is in auto, and of course you can adjust your fans and things like that on your own as well. You do have a CD player in this vehicle still, so for those of us that still like to listen to CDs, it does have that functionality, and of course for movies as well. I love this clock, such a luxury look. The infinity clock that you have on here, this is an actual analog clock, so adjusting it's very simple based on how this works, so you can still do that. And then of course you have your full navigation touch screen here as well for your use. So you have your full nav, your map, different apps of the vehicle as well, so you can link your phone up to it, your climate, so you have your different climate controls, rear climate, upper vents. So you have so many different functions with this vehicle based on, again, it's a very big luxurious vehicle. And another one I wanted to show you here is the cameras. So it's a 360 degree camera functionality on the QX80s. So you do have the functions to see what's going on back here. So you have the sides, on both sides, you get that top-down view. The front of the vehicle, as you can see here, you have the flashing green in my rear. So if you can, it's hard to see here, but there's a little pole that's right behind that's telling me that, hey, there's something there, be careful. It also gives you pedestrian crossing as well. So if you're driving and you're backing up at a parking lot and a pedestrian's walking in its rear area, it'll warn you and actually stop the vehicle for you, which is nice. And it also has this is actually showing me the front of my vehicle right now. So if you're driving and it's, again, a big vehicle and you're parking it, and you're coming close as you're parking to another vehicle or another object, this camera system will automatically come on for you so that you know how close you are in that situation, which is a really nice feature to have. Of course, you do have your sunroof here as well, which is nice, extra added, and of course the Bose system all throughout the vehicle, right to the back of the vehicle with its subwoofer built in. As I mentioned on the phone, this vehicle, brand new in a 2020, would be about $98,000. They call this a ProActive model, and it is everything that a Limited would have, which would be the top end vehicle. But the only difference between the Limited and a ProActive is the interior design, and that's about it. For an extra, $6,000 or $7,000, what they ask for it. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. And if you need me to bring out this vehicle to you, or if you want to come see it, I'd love to show it to you. Love for you to drive it and feel it and see if this is something that you can see yourself owning. It is a beautiful, gorgeous vehicle, and I have no problem bringing this to your home, like I said, or to your office, and allowing you to take it for a ride, of course, or if you want to have it overnight and just have it so you can see if this is something you truly want and can see yourself owning. I'll be sending this to you in a link, as well as with the actual link to the actual website of the vehicle, so you could also view it there as well. And yeah, I hope you like it, and I hope to hear from you soon, and I'll talk to you soon. See you later.